He's down.
Gold medal.
That was tough.
Hey guys, and CS Fan 001, we're going to welcoming you to the road to my 314th Platinum Trophy. Today's game was Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2010. We already saw the Platinum Trophy unlock. This is your typical Cabela's game in terms of the more realistic Cabela's games, so that's a good thing. It's meaning it's a little bit better than like the survival ones. The Platinum Trophy isn't too hard. I'd put it around a 3.5 out of 10. And only about 10 to 15 hours, so not too time-consuming like most of the Cabela's games are, which is good because most of them are fairly short and most of them are like in the 2.5 to 4.5 difficulty range, all but one of them are. You have the log balancing events, which are not anything special. They're just like sort of a quick time event almost of just balancing, and they're very, very easy to do. You'll do those all throughout the course of the story. That's story-related. This one's pretty much unmissable. Survive Predator Hunt, that one's story-related. So you have to complete any objective without getting a medal. It basically means do the worst possible job you can at hitting your target. Maybe you have to shoot it twice to kill it is a good way to get that, so that's pretty easy. Or I think you can also just do it on any of the like duck hunts and stuff, and just because they're optional. Use scope 42 times, that's pretty much guaranteed. That's hilarious that you just have to hit the L1 button 10 times for a super easy secret trophy of all things. You have to collect all the cover points in any hunt. That one's probably going to come naturally because going to the cover points gives you extra points for your final score for that hunt, and sometimes you will need that to get the gold medals. Get a bronze, silver, and gold medal. Those are all very easy. This one's story related. This one, you can do this in the various optional hunts for rabbits, but you'll have to do it regardless to get all the gold medals, so unmissable because of that. This one's pretty much unmissable while doing all those optional hunts, because basically each level's broken up into like 3 to 5 real hunts against like big animals and like 1 to 2 mini hunts, sometimes a little bit more than that, where you just hunt like rabbits or birds or something like that. Those are probably the hardest part of the game overall. I'll get to that in a minute. 14 heart shots. The heart is the hardest part of the animals to hit, so that one may take a little bit of grinding, but it's really not that hard. You could probably just keep replaying the first level to do it. Metal Deer Solid and Splinter Smell. I gotta give them credit for those two trophies. You can sort of combine them. So get within 6 yards and then kill the deer. You can do that on like the very first level, so it's really not that hard. An 80-yard shot, you can do that very easily on the first hunt of the 6th level. That's a good place to do it. Then you have to grind out 30 kills with the pistol, muzzleloader, and crossbow. This one is it's a little bit grindy. You might get the crossbow more naturally because the crossbow tends to give the most points when you hunt the animals because it gives you a higher integrity score for the gold medals. But for all 3 of these, you can actually grind these out by playing the optional hunting levels, and in each of those, switch to the weapon that you need and get kills with it during that time period, and then just pause and restart the hunt, and it will save your kills, which is great. Story related, get all gold medals in any level. That's pretty much unmissable. Complete any level without using Hunter Sense. That's what I did for my last trophy. It's not that hard. You can just rush through the 2nd level pretty quickly in like 6 minutes. Very simple. This is the hardest trophy in the game. Obtain all the gold medals. Most of them are not that hard, but there are some trickier ones later in the game. All the buffalo hunts are really, really obnoxious because the buffalo can sense you a lot better than all the other animals. And then the optional hunts are also kind of difficult at times because they take a little bit of luck and practice, because the shotgun in this game, the hit detection on the shotgun is absolute garbage. I don't know why they couldn't get that right. And then you have to collect at least 90 animal signs. I think there's about 100-ish in the game, so as long as you follow a guide, it's really not that hard. Plus, you about need to do that to get the extra points on a lot of the hunts for the gold medals. So yeah, fairly easy overall game. It's right up there with the other Cabela's games. I've now done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've now done 9 out of the 12 Cabela's games. The only ones I'm missing are... I'm missing Big Game Hunter 2012 because it's impossible to do. That one's actually unobtainable. I'm missing Dangerous Hunts 2011. That's by far the hardest one in the franchise. And I'm still need to do North American Adventures. I've got that one currently in my Gamefly queue. Hopefully I'll get that one in the near future. So, with that, level 57, 95%, 14,330 total trophies, 314 platinums, 1,688 golds, 3,613 silvers, 8,715 bronzes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one.